Just when I thought I couldn't respect you any less, I heard your own partner saying that he doesn't want to be teamed with a loser like you. I can't wait for our tag team match. It'll be the easiest victory I've ever earned.
Ain't never gonna ever change. Boy, understand. No waste your time. I said it was right, but it was right on time. I said it was right, but she was always right by my side.
Judgment Day is this Sunday. Michael Cole and John Bradshaw lay fielded ringside, and can you imagine a bigger main event than tonight's?
Not in a million years. A tag team match between four superstars who all want to be named #1 contender.
And while one team has been on the same page all along, the other is an uneasy alliance at best.
Uneasy nothing. These guys can't stand each other, but they've got to work together tonight or else.
It's ironic, but tonight he's in a tag team match and partnered with the one superstar he needs to prove himself against.
Talk about your uneasy alliances. There's no way these guys can be on the same page tonight.
Now that I have everybody's attention, I would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Kennedy!
Step a little closer, close to my fire. Troubles my drug takes me higher and higher. Turn up the music, light up the crowd.
He's been vocal about the fact that his partner has failed to earn his respect so far, but they need to work together here tonight.
If I were him, I'd already be planning on how to win the match on my own.
Too much damage for one man. You're going 5150, speaking Spanish. Astimulado, estoy pesado. Vivo la vida peleando pecado. Estados Unidos al otro lado. I'm born like Canada, 619 so loud. Do it for my people, yeah, you gotta love it. Mexican across the stomach, so think nothing of it but love it. Lucha, de la calle a la lucha. Siempre represento con mi choncho cachucha. 619 Simón, that's my core. Sinaloa. Cuyaca, Cuyaca, 619. Hey, Cuyaca, Cuyaca, that's my pueblo. Cuyaca, Cuyaca, 619. Hey, Cuyaca, Cuyaca, Red Estéreo. What you gonna do when we come for you? Córrele, córrele, ándale. What you gonna do when we come for you? Córrele, córrele, ándale. Mira, mira, guacha, guacha, cuidado con los celos.
This is his chance to finish what he started last week.
And look at the fire in his eyes. You know he's looking to do exactly that.
And here's a man who's had his share of issues with both of his opponents here tonight.
If I were him, I'd have a hard time figuring out who I wanted to go after first.
What a reversal! He saw that one coming.
A lot of people think Rey Mysterio's really exciting to watch, but he just doesn't have the size. I don't think the fans like that one too much. I'm sure that breaks his heart.
It should. These fans are the lifeblood of WWE, and he doesn't give a damn what they think. Say what you will about William Regal. He never backs down from a fight.
Regal's been making a living with...
Look at these fans. They didn't... There's the cover. Can he do it?
He likes fighting dirty, and it's easy to see why. He's really good at it.
He certainly is, and I hope he's proud of himself. Personally, I find it disgusting.
Oh, man, these WWE fans are fired up.
They sure are, and you know that's going to have an effect on this match. Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how big.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd, too. There's the tag.
A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. I think that's a tag. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match.
No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar.
And that's about the last play.
Instead of pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match. There are a lot of superstars in the back who'd like to shut Ken Kennedy's mouth once and for all.
There's a huge difference between wanting to do that. They made the tag. Here we go.
Come on, ref. That should have been a disqualification right there.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Bottom line is, it ain't. Wow, great reversal. These people might not respect Chavo Guerrero, but they have to respect the legend.
This is going to be big, one way or the other. Look at that. That's going to go over big with the fans and build some momentum at the same time.
You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2.
Rey Mysterio is so fast, so agile, and so talented, and he's proven that he's championship material.
Sure, he was a champ for what? A couple of weeks? Of course it wasn't anything compared to my legendary reign.
It was longer than that, and if I recall correctly, he successfully defended the championship against you.
Yeah, a fluke victory against an injured opponent. That's how this little jumping bean has to win his matches. Man, this one's turned into a fight, pure and simple.
We knew it was going to be intense. We knew it was going to be physical. But I don't think anyone was prepared for this.
I gotta admit, it took me by surprise, and that doesn't happen often.
That's an understatement. You've been in hundreds of matches in your career. We both called hundreds more. We usually have a pretty good idea of what to expect, but not this time.
I guess it just goes to show you anything can happen here in the WWE.
I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
I don't say this too often, but he's been looking for that all match, and now
there's the pin. Can his opponent kick out?
That isn't going to make you popular, but you got to do whatever it takes to win.
I just think he's got him covered.
That's not in the rule book, but it's not a crime if you don't get caught.
I don't believe it. How could the referee have missed that?
I love hearing a crowd come along.
He's tagging in his partner.
It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later.
There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did.
That's for sure.
You can find all sorts of weapons under that ring.
Wow, what a shot. That sledgehammer will mess you up.
He may get the 3 count right here.
1.
don't think anyone in this match has even considered that they might not walk out the winner.
Of course not. That's the kind of attitude that gets you beat quicker than anything.
And that's something I don't think people realize. The mental conditioning of the WWE superstars is just as impressive as the physical conditioning. Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail.
Man, this crowd is really swelling this guy's head.
There's no doubt that these fans love him, and he's feeding off that energy right now.
He's going for the pin.
1, 2.
There's the tag. Nice teamwork there.
What a cowardly move. You can't win fair and square, so he tries to screw his opponent out of the victory.
Hey, nothing wrong with doing whatever it takes to win. If it was that bad, the ref would have disqualified him, right?
Wow, listen to that chant.
The crowd makes a huge difference, whether they're for you or against you.
I don't think he's going to win any fans over with that.
It's not about winning over fans. He's letting everyone know that he doesn't care what they think. Look at this, pandering to the crowd.
Nothing wrong with keeping the paying customers happy while you build some momentum.
Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You'd know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredibly short-sighted.
You know, I'm going to replace you with somebody who actually looks like someone's making it clear that he's not feeling too threatened right about now.
Well, this is a good way to find yourself in a bad situation. He's wasting time instead of following up here.
The ref's out like a light. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives.
Look at these superstars go.
Oh my God, what a sickening impact from that sledgehammer.
No kidding. That thing's meant to crush stone. Imagine what it'll do. Now that's the way to do it. Let your opponent know who's boss.
Or you can just keep posturing and give your opponent time to recover. I think we might be looking at the future of the WWE in this ring tonight.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. This is a great match, and the fans are definitely into it.
And that's what really matters. If the WWE fans aren't happy, they'll let you know it.
I think William Regal wants to finish this up quick. It's almost tea time after all.
Regal's a very methodical wrestler. He won't be rushed, and I don't see him as a tea and crumpets kind of guy.
Man, I don't want this match to end.
I'm with you, partner, but it's got to end sooner. I knew it was only a matter of time before he could pin his opponent right here. We've seen this before. He'll do whatever it takes to win and take every advantage he can.
Of course he will. That's what you...
This situation is about to explode.
Let him go. I want to see them go at it.
It looks like you're not the only one.
He should be grateful they're not letting it happen.
This has all the makings of a great match for Judgment Day.
And if our general manager's got any sense, that is exactly where this is going.